you tired of chasing pretty rainbows?
On the way to play tennis Sunday morning.
Are you tired of spinning round and round?
Heart rate this morning was 40.
Wrap up all the shattered dreams of your life.
That's getting close to being in the high 30s.
At the feet of Jesus, lay them down. Give them all, give them all.
Had a great Sabbath yesterday. We drove into Fort Worth. Such a neat city. Met my daughter, her friend. Had a great lunch. Now I'm gonna go hit for 2 hours in this humidity and just love every minute of it. God is so good this morning. I was talking to my wife yesterday. We were talking about I don't know, just sin. Sin has to be tiring. You know, when you live a life of sin, of doing things you shouldn't be doing, whether it be drugs or lust or carousing and drinking, it's got to get tiring. Like this song here says, give it all to Jesus, broken toys, shattered dreams, and we turn our things into idols. Anything there it is, shattered dreams, wounded hearts, and broken toys. And the song says, give them all to Jesus. I know from personal experience, there's nothing that fills that void like Jesus. It gives you such peace. He gives you such peace. And sin is, you know, sin, I think Pastor Carter said it. Sin's the only thing that the more you do of, the less you notice. That's true. The more you're in sin, the less you notice it. That doesn't seem to make sense. You'd think it would be the other way around. And there's nothing like a good night's sleep. And there's just nothing like living a clean life. And I'm not saying a perfect life, because there's nobody perfect. I'm not talking about that. We don't believe in sinless perfectionism. But we're talking about the general life you live, the daily. I'm not talking about the stumbling. We all stumble and fumble. But when you're living a life, I know somebody that just lives a life of sin. And he grew up in the church. And I don't know what happened to this guy. He just went off the deep end into sin. He smokes marijuana every day. He's out at you know, places that he shouldn't be, doing things he shouldn't, all of his idols. He lives a life for himself only, nobody else. Never took care of his parents or anybody but himself. And it's a mystery to me that he can live like that, and he has the ability to just put away anything that he's done in the past and just, no big deal. People can do that. They can just put things in a drawer and close the drawer. I read the other day something so profound. It was Ellen White saying the sins of our past should never be forgotten. And she doesn't mean that we dwell on them. You know, David's sin, he wrote the whole book of Psalms because he was in such remorse and regret for his sin with Bathsheba. And so we don't take what we've done in the past lightly. Yes, we're forgiven. Yes, we have a clean slate every day if we want it. But we don't take sin lightly. David's life was never the same. And you know, Ellen White writes, Adam died he actually looked forward to death for what he caused. Of course, that makes sense to me. He had regret. But this guy, it's like, oh, no biggie. And I don't get it. I don't see a good future for him. My wife and I were talking about sin and how it's tiring. It's got to be tiring to get up every day and have to chase the next high, the next rush, the next narcissist approval from other people. When you can have the peace of God, the joy of knowing that if you die today, if you die right now, you're right with God. Doesn't mean you were perfect, but it meant that you were trusting in the merits of the blood of Christ to get you home. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here, and I'm about to go play tennis and get a great workout, and then we'll walk, and then we'll have a Sunday lunch. Then I gotta finish some yard work. Gonna be hot. We love Texas heat. We wouldn't live anywhere else. Nope. I don't want any other place to live. I see now the attraction. Clean and values and nicest people I've ever seen in my life. Trump was in the South yesterday in Alabama. The crowd was as far as the eye could see. You want to tell me Joe Biden won? Yeah, right. You can't get 100 people out to see him, and then even then, like my friend Ted Bauer said, even then they got to pay to see him. Pay him to come out and see him. So yeah, that was a great crowd last night Trump had. Alright, I'm gonna think about what I have to do today to hit that ball. God bless you all. Have a good Sunday.